Ooh.
Yeah, that was lightning.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh man.
Whoa,
It's right over
it's
us.
right over us. It's a little spooky.
Yeah, well, fortunately, I think we'll be okay.
We'll be fine. Does that concern you at all?
Not. Hopefully not. It is kind of running underneath, you're right. Not so much on your side.
You want the poop trowel? You
Yes.
can take a milk.
Heading out. We've got apparently there's only one other group at 4th of July Lake, so I'm enjoying a little bit of trail encouragement, a little bit of Taco Bell, known backpacking food, and we're hopefully gonna get up this hill and look out over the oh gosh, I'm gonna butcher the name, the
Mokelumne Wilderness?
Mokelumne, that's it, that one.
I think it's Mokelumne.
We'll look out over that wilderness and should be pretty good. Yeah, these overhead clouds are looking like might get some thunderstorms. There's a lot of humidity, which might make the single wall tent kind of interesting. But
Experiment.
it'll be a good experiment. 2 people in a single wall tent near a lake with this much humidity. But I guess
Damn.
we'll make it work.
I go left or right?
Ah, nice. So far, hasn't been so bad, and we're making good time, I think. You can see that we're still got overhead clouds, but I think in a little bit we may start descending down into the bowl of 4th of July Lake. Still got a little bit further to go to get to the actual what is it, Round Top Lake? But hopefully we can get to camp and set up before the thunderstorms happen, because they have a very high chance of happening. There's Round Top way up there. You can see the path up to the top. We are not going to be doing that this round, but I really like how the path kind of creates a leading line up the rock to the peak. So there's also really good, Claire just pointed out behind me is also very good, and she is correct, so I will probably get that as well. I'm going to use, yeah, I think that's much better. I was originally going for the vertical, but this makes more sense for the composition. Ah. Oh. Ah. Nice. There's a little sandy spot. This is Round Top Lake. What I'm seeing here is this really cool little patch of trees, and then up kind of above it there's a really nice kind of pattern on the wall, and I feel like the textures together could be really cool. So yep, get all the rocks out of your shoes. We got a long descent from here. You can see way down there we got the lake, but I really like this rock face, and I'm really excited for when the sun sets. We're over off to the side. I'm hoping that there might be some good alpenglow on this face, but right now I really like those clouds that are behind it, and I think together they will make a very interesting composition. Cumulus. I really like this dead tree over here, and I really like this rock formation, so we're gonna... And Claire is in the shot, so I can get a sense of scale. Make it out a little wider. Get more of the clouds. Clouds in the background. Yeah, pretty incredible. All right. So we've come to the conclusion that this lake is like Xenos Lake. It feels like we're not making any progress, but fortunately we're starting to get some tree cover, so at least we're a little bit less exposed. It does also look like out over here the clouds are building a little bit, so hopefully we can get all set up before things get interesting. All right, well, we at least got the tent set up in time before it started dumping. Doesn't, not sure if it actually will dump or not, because most of the thunder is all kind of up over there. But It's coming over us too. I think it might miss us. We might get lucky, but it's certainly giving us quite the audio experience. So now that the tent's up, we can at least get all our stuff put away and not get it wet if it suddenly starts downpouring.
Are we gonna be okay if it dumps?
Yeah, we'll be fine. I just want to get all this stuff. Coming back in. This guy's staying out. These guys going in. Ooh.
Yeah, that was lightning.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Whoa.
It's right over us.
Right over us. It's a little spooky.
Yeah, well, fortunately, I think we'll be okay.
We'll be fine. How many people die in lightning storms?
Famous last words for a person that died in a lightning storm. Alright, it's striking all over the place around us. I just saw a lightning strike.
There's no way that doesn't get picked up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the lightning maybe not, but the thunder definitely.
The loud ass thunder.
Yeah. Oh. Oh man, it's like right over us.
When it does flap, it's dripping water. It can flake water.
Okay, if you want, you can zip it all the way down. That was mostly just for air. God, it is hailing. Here, slide your feet back away from the edge so it doesn't get wet. Because down here at the bottom is the, like most likely to get wet. Hopefully not. It is kind of running underneath, you're right. Not so much on your side.
You want the poop trowel?
Yes. Don't pool, go that way. Okay, let me give you an update on what just happened. You may notice the tent is now in a different spot. We had to move it because a giant downpour, which you saw part of, basically flooded the entire area and we were almost in standing water. Like, this whole area, I mean, it's still draining, but you can see it was just standing water. And so we had to really quickly think, and essentially what we did is grabbed all of our stuff, unstaked the tent, which of course the tent had to be held up and by the stakes, and just picked the whole thing up as one big thing, took it over here where it wasn't flooded. So we're gonna see if there's any more thunderstorms, and if there are, we'll leave it. If not, we might move it to another spot. Now we need to dry everything out, but fortunately it seems to have stopped. What do you think? Was that more adventure than you expected?
I'm cold.
Yeah, we need to warm up.
I'm cold and I'm wet.
All right. We've basically taken care of everything. Claire is fully and completely dry clothes. Fortunately, we had enough and it didn't get too wet inside. Honestly, I'm impressed so far. Everyone talks about how bad these single wall tents are when it's like pouring rain and stuff, but compared to what we were just up against, it wasn't too bad. But the one bummer thing is we want to eat food, but it's looking like there might be another little squall that comes through. So we're kind of gonna be in a holding pattern for a few minutes. And if it rains, it rains. And if it doesn't, we are gonna eat some soup, which I think we've earned at this point, wouldn't you say? Yeah, that's the spirit. This definitely the most exciting time I've ever been at a campsite. So
Oh my god.
we'll survive, but
We'll survive. Or
might-
we won't.
it might be kind of a chilly night. We'll see. Hopefully, I think the sleeping bags stayed pretty dry, right?
Yeah, they did.
Good. So I think we'll be able to do okay. We might have to like pool or put our sleeping bags together or something, but we'll see. All right, well, it's about 8:30 or so, and it is still raining, as you may be able to hear. This is definitely a stress test for the new single wall tent. It seems to be holding up waterproof-wise, but the water condensing on the inside is getting knocked down when there's big drops, so that's fun. But at some point we're going to have to escape to, go to the bathroom and put the bear can far away and stuff. So really looking forward to that, as you can well imagine. And we're staying warm at least, so I think that's going to be the highlight. The best part of the whole thing is no matter what happens, we should be fine temperature-wise. So it's still raining, hoping it stops sometime soon. It'd be nice to, have a dry day tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway. Well, after what was basically the worst case scenario last night, it became kind of the best case scenario, because it stopped raining at around 9 o'clock, and then the clouds actually stuck around, which is bad for astrophotography, but excellent for retaining heat. And so we were cozy in here. I'm actually very happy with how, as soon as the it stopped raining, this thing dried out really well. I had no condensation, even though it was really damp everywhere. I think it worked out pretty well. Now we just gotta hang out. I'll make a clothesline and hang all our clothes up so that everything that we need to wear for the walkout is dry. All right, walk me through what we've got going here. We got edamame beans, right?
Yep.
And we got noodles that are high protein.
Yep.
And then a little bit of kimchi packets that we stole from another instant noodle thing.
Yep.
And then I got a little bit of seaweed. Here we go.
Yep. And then we need to add the chili crisp, which I need you to hand me.
Yes, chili crisp. So that is like quadruple bagged.
Keeps leaking.
Because it leaks, because it's oily. Yeah. This has got to be some of those gourmet stuff that we've ever made in while backpacking.
There we go. Okay. This is our mukbang portion of the hike.
Yes, exactly, the mukbang portion. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Can you taste like the seaweed and like, oh, nice.
Yep.
Wow.
And the chili crisp is gonna make the broth really good.
Yeah.